Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm taking you on a 7-day journey across Australia, a mix of coastlines, wildlife, epic city views, rainforest walks, and more than a few experiences that will stay with you long after the trip's over. So sit back, relax, and let's jump right in. Day 1, Sydney arrival, Opera House, and Harbour adventure. Welcome to Sydney. The moment the doors open at the airport, you feel this soft mix of harbor breeze and city energy. Drop your bags, take a breath, and start easy at Circular Quay. Your first stop is a guided tour of the Sydney Opera House. Walking through its curves and theaters feels almost unreal. This is one of the world's most iconic buildings, and hearing the stories behind it pulls you right in. In the afternoon, hop onto a dolphin and whale watching cruise. As you head past the heads and into open marine waters, Sydney slowly fades behind you. If you're lucky, you'll see dolphins dancing around the bow or whales breaching in the distance. It's unforgettable. Tonight, wander into Darling Harbour for dinner. The Malaya is a favorite if you're in the mood for bold Asian flavors, while Nick's Seafood gives you that classic harbor dining moment. If you love coffee, stop by Industry Beans earlier in the day for a smooth flat white. And when you're ready for something sweet, head to Quay Dessert Bar in Barangaroo. Their cakes look like artwork. Day 2, Blue Mountains, Scenic World, and Adventure. On Day 2, you're heading into the wild beauty just outside Sydney, the Blue Mountains. Start at Katoomba Scenic World, where a cable car sweeps you across deep valleys and sandstone cliffs. Take your time wandering the boardwalk between ancient ferns and towering trees. Then it's time for one of the best experiences in the mountains, the Overcliff-Undercliff guided walk. It takes you along narrow paths, cool rainforest pockets, and open cliffside views. When you finally reach Echo Point, the three sisters rise in front of you. They're dramatic, huge, and even more impressive in person. If you want to rush later, go for a tandem skydive back in Sydney or hop on a jetboard adventure across the harbour. For dinner after your mountain day, head to Surrey Hills. Firedoor offers a smoky wood-fired menu that feels special, while Barrier is perfect for those who want something cozy. Grab your morning coffee from Single O before you leave. It's a tiny spot with big flavor, and end your night with a scoop from Messina Gelato, easily one of the best in the country. Day 3, road trip into Queensland. Day 3 is about the road. You're taking a long, open drive that weaves past the quiet edges of the Outback near Uluru before looping back toward Queensland. It's a journey through red earth, endless sky, and landscapes that shift every hour. Stop at small bakeries along the way for a simple Aussie coffee and pastries. Country bakeries never disappoint. When you finally arrive in Queensland, settle in and enjoy dinner at the Gardens Club in Brisbane, tucked inside a green, historic corner of the city. If you're craving something sweet later, Couch Dessert Bar serves chocolate-dipped everything and massive ice cream creations. Day 4, Gold Coast and Moreton Island experiences. Today is packed with island magic and Gold Coast energy. Start early with a trip to Moreton Island. Snorkel around the shipwrecks, drift beside turtles, and float in bright turquoise water. It feels untouched and peaceful. In the afternoon, head inland to the glowworm caves. The moment the lights dim and those tiny blue specks sparkle around you, it feels like standing inside a living galaxy. Then head back to the Gold Coast for a burst of fun parasailing over Surfer's Paradise, indoor skydiving, or snorkeling again if you want to have the water activities. When evening comes, dinner at Seascape gives you ocean views and fresh seafood. Or go hearty at Hurricane's Grill or grab your coffee earlier at No Name Lane. They do a strong, smooth blend. And for dessert, Milky Lane is pure fun, outrageous sundaes, massive shakes, and a vibe that fits the Gold Coast perfectly. Day 5, Reef, Rainforest, and Wildlife. Welcome to Cairns, where tropical rainforest meets the coral sea. Start your day at Cairns Aquarium, wandering through tunnels of fish, reef sharks gliding in slow circles, and glowing coral tanks. Then head into the rainforest for a guided wildlife walk. Keep your eyes open. You might spot a platypus slipping through a quiet creek, a musky rat kangaroo bouncing under the ferns, Boyd's forest dragons hiding on tree trunks, and butterflies drifting through pockets of sunlight. It feels like walking inside a nature documentary. After your rainforest walk, consider taking a helicopter or seaplane flight over the Great Barrier Reef. From the air, the colors shift from deep blue to bright turquoise, and the coral forms patterns that look almost unreal from above. You might spot rays or turtles drifting through the water as you glide over this huge living reef. It's a quick experience, but it leaves a lasting feeling of wonder. Dinner tonight is perfect at Quay, right by the harbour, where they serve local flavors and native ingredients. Caffeine is your go-to for coffee earlier in the day, smooth, strong, and beautifully roasted. And for dessert, head to the Cairns night markets, where crepes, fruit ice creams, and tropical treats wait for you. Day 6, Melbourne, wildlife, gardens, and penguin parade. Day 6 brings you to Melbourne, creative, stylish, and full of surprises. Start your morning at Moonlit Sanctuary, where you can hand-feed kangaroos and learn how conservation keeps native species alive. Then drift through Fitzroy Gardens, calm and green with wide pathways and peaceful corners. Next, make your way to Brighton Beach to see the colorful bathing boxes lined up along the sand, one of the city's most iconic photo spots. As the afternoon fades, head to Phillip Island. Ride the Puffing Billy steam train through winding forest, explore the Nobby's boardwalk with waves crashing below, and then settle into your spot for the penguin parade. Watching tiny penguins waddle across the sand as the sky turns dark blue is pure magic. Back in Melbourne, dinner at Chin Chin gives you bold flavors and a lively atmosphere, while Tipo00 offers some of the best handmade pasta in the city. Brother Baba Budan is the perfect spot for your morning or midday coffee. And for dessert, Lune Croissanterie is legendary, flaky, buttery, and absolutely worth the line. Day 7, Great Ocean Road, Yarra Valley, or final Melbourne adventures. For your final day, choose the adventure that fits your mood. If you're chasing dramatic landscapes, take the Great Ocean Road. Every turn gives you cliffs, rolling surf, and long empty beaches. And if you really want a wow moment, take a helicopter ride over the 12 Apostles, those limestone stacks rising from the sea, look incredible from above. If you want something relaxing, head to the Yarra Valley. Sip cool climate wines, try handcrafted gin, snack on local cheeses, and finish with handmade chocolate, all surrounded by rolling vineyards and quiet hills. Back in Melbourne, grab dinner at La Bimba if you're on the coast, or Melitos if you're in wine country, and coffee, try Market Lane, one of the city's best. And if you want one last treat, Brunetti in Carlton is like walking into a European dessert hall full of cakes, tarts, gelato, and pastries. Wrap up your night with a walk along South Bank to watch the fire towers erupt in bursts of flame over the river. Then hop on the free City Circle tram to glide through the CBD lights one last time. Important things to know before planning your Australia trip. Best time to go: Sydney and Melbourne. September-April, Great Barrier Reef region, April-October for best weather. Health and safety: bring reef-safe sunscreen. Hydrate well, especially in the tropics. Be mindful of wildlife when hiking or swimming at beaches with currents. Visa entry advice: most travelers need an ETA, Electronic Travel Authority, or visitor visa. Ensure your passport is valid for 6+ months beyond your stay. Australia has strict biosecurity rules for no fruits, seeds, or soil. Currency: Australian dollar. Cards work almost everywhere. Transportation: domestic flights save time, distances are huge. In cities, public transport is efficient. For scenic routes, Blue Mountains, coastal drives, rent a car or join tours. Accommodation: luxury hotels, coastal resorts, city apartments, backpacker hostels, Australia has it all. Shopping advice: look for indigenous art from ethical sellers, opal jewelry, Aussie-made skincare, local fashion brands, and unique market crafts. Food and dining: Australian cuisine is multicultural and vibrant. Try fresh seafood, modern fusion dishes, and local street food. Don't miss barramundi, prawns, meat pies, flat whites, tropical fruits. That's 7 days in Australia, a mix of ocean worlds, ancient landscapes, big city icons, and cultural stories. Thanks so much for coming along. If you like this adventure, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment on where you'd want to explore first when you visit Australia.